Hello, Gilly Nontopa. My name is Gregfina Korishpa. Haven't you heard about Focal Online TV?
You say Focal Online TV?
Focal Online TV is located within a Tobo village community along the Japanese highway.
Tell me more about the platform.
This platform, called Focal Online TV Daily Edition of Inside the Print Media, does not encourage any form of dialogue between the viewers and the presenters.
Oh, you mean nobody calling there?
No, you can't call on a show. Let me talking out like with no calling there. So all you can do is you will listen to the news, and they can also encourage you to buy the newspaper to listen to the news in details.
But do you do viewer recognition at times?
Oh yes, we do viewer recognition. When you are watching, we notify you, and sometimes we even
A pleasant good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you're watching us from. Welcome to Focal Online TV. Welcome to the daily edition of Inside the Print Media. This morning, we apologize to all of our viewers watching. We won't be long for our usual time. Our news presentation is just for 10 minutes this morning. So I have varieties of newspapers in studio. I have the New Dawn newspaper. I have the Daily Observer newspaper, and I have the Hot Pepper newspaper. So I will just be brief with the news headlines for this morning news presentation. Co-defendant Williams denies leaking Lege's account details. Co-defendant Williams denies leaking Lege's account details. Quite interesting this morning. This is from the New Dawn newspaper, and it's quite interesting. We have here, pastor threatens country devil with a lawsuit over forceful adoption and initiation of 3 persons in Bombing. Pastor threatens country devil with a lawsuit over forceful adoption and initiation of 3 persons in Bombing. And we have here from the Daily Observer newspaper, proper reconciliation necessary for Liberia to move forward. Proper reconciliation necessary for Liberia to move forward. This is from the Daily Observer newspaper, and it's quite interesting as well. So, folks, let's take a short break. When we get back, we proceed with our news presentation this morning from our 2 news sources, the New Dawn newspaper and the Daily Observer newspaper. Please stick and stay with me as I will be shortly. My name is Gregfina Korishpa, and I serve as a news presenter here on the daily edition of Inside the Print Media. Please.
Hello dear, my name is K. Lyndon Toba. I'm in search of a platform where I can get credible information of our daily happenings in Liberia and the world at large.
Hello, Gilly Nontopa. My name is Gregfina Korishpa. Haven't you heard about Focal Online TV?
You say Focal Online TV?
Focal Online TV is located within a Tobo village community along the Japanese highway.
Tell me more about the platform.
This platform, called Focal Online TV Daily Edition of Inside the Print Media, does not encourage any form of dialogue between the viewers and the presenters.
Oh, you mean nobody calling there?
No, you can't call on a show. Let me talking out like with no calling there. So all you can do is you will listen to the news, and they can also encourage you to buy the newspaper to listen to the news in details.
But do you do viewer recognition at times?
Oh yes, we do viewer recognition. When you are watching, we notify you, and sometimes we even appreciate you on a show, telling you thank you for always following us. We also encourage you to share the live stream, because
Welcome back, folks. Welcome back to the daily edition of Inside the Print Media. Of course, the New Dawn newspaper says co-defendant Williams denies leaking Lege's account details. A co-defendant in the U.S. $7,000 suit against Ecobank, Alex Williams, challenged the allegation that he was involved in leaking to the public account of Liberia Institute for Statistics and Geoinformation Service, or LIGIS. Ecobank Liberia Limited a co-defendant in the damage suit initiated by former Legia's Deputy Director Wilma Smith. Defendant Williams, also former Deputy Director General for Statistics and Data Processing at Legia's, responded to the damages or to the damage lawsuit before the civil law court at the Temple of Justice by arguing that he is neither an employee nor a spokesman for Spoon TV, a digital platform. He denied ever assisting the Spoon Network in any slanderous and libelous campaign that defamed and damaged Smith's reputation as alleged. Co-defendant EcoBank, in its investigative findings filed before the court, alleged that Williams, former Deputy Director General for Statistics and Data Processing, who Leches never authorized and a non-signatory to the Institute account, misled its officer assigned to the card operation department, Yusuf Kroman, to leak the account. And he, Williams, and Spoon TV used the leaked information to incriminate plaintiff Wilmot Smith, former Deputy Director for Information and Coordination at Leches, for illegally withdrawing US $1.7 million from the entity's account with the bank. Smith filed the suit against Williams, EcoBank, and Martin Colley, alleging that they defamed him in a series of media publications sent to Spoon TV while he was Deputy Director General. Speaking, Smith is seeking US 500,000 and US 200,000 in general, as well as punitive damages from the three defendants. However, according to defendant Williams, the account was open to facilitate the deposit of funding for the 2008 National Population and Housing Census. As Deputy Director General for Statistics and Data Processing, I was among the 4 signatories to this account at the EcoBank, Williams revealed in his response. The account was also signed by Mr. Francis Ware, Director General, Maria Quay Garnier, Administration, and Dominic Pay, Controller. He says that by virtue of his position in accordance with Section 50A2 of the Legislative Act, he was the principal deputy to the Director General. According to Williams, he is not a spokesman for EcoBank and Kroman and denies any link to them as alleged in the plaintiff complaint. He narrates that on March 1, 2022, while serving in the post, he received a formal letter from the Liberia Anti-Corruption Commission, LAC, inviting him to assist or testify in an ongoing investigation of acts of financial impropriety and corruption at Leches. He continues that as a law-abiding citizen and principal deputy to the Director General, he added that he complied with the investigation and provided his side of the story, accompanied by pieces of evidence regarding the issue in support of his story, which principally included documents at his disposal, bank statements from the National Population and Housing Census, accounts domiciled at EcoBank Liberia Limited, and as a signatory to said account. Pastor threatens country devil with a lawsuit over forceful adoption and initiation of 3 persons in Birmingham. Reverend Conley has argued that we live in modern and everything related to tradition should be done in the bush. The incident is said to have occurred in Gagama Town Clay District. The Poro and Sandy societies are male and female secret societies that meet in scare groves in the forest. The Poro, the more important of the organization, is personified by the Great Max figure or Grand Master, a person who only appears in public disguise. Men belong to Poro, and the society maintains the continuity of religious and historical traditions. During initiation, young men are instructed to use sculptural figures. Some with massive bases are carried in procession by initiates who swing them from side to side and strike the earth. Pastor Thomas S. Conley explained the alleged incident during an interview with the journalist on Tuesday, October 8, 2024, in Gangaman Town, Birmingham County. Pastor Carlin narrated that on Tuesday night, the country devil from the Poro Society came to his healthcare center, which was undergoing construction, and adopted his stewards. He explained that the country devil took 3 people from the town: Alex Johnson, Augustine, and Ansu. Pastor Kindly disclosed that Alex is undergoing training at a nursing school also to help provide quality medical service when the facility is completed. I can tell you what all happened, but the devil and accomplice came and forcefully broke into the facility and adopted my stewards, kindly lamented. Daily Observer newspaper. Proper reconciliation necessary for Liberia to last General Daniel Ishmael Opanti, the former force commander of the erstwhile United Nations mission in Liberia, UNMIL, has returned to Liberia with a strong message of reconciliation and unity for both the government and the people. During his visit, General Opanti emphasized the importance of coming together to heal and build a better future for the nation. I encourage the people of Liberia, as well as the government, to come together to reconcile, General Opanti stated. I believe that reconciliation is necessary for the country to move forward. It may be difficult, as I have seen in my own country, but it is essential for lasting peace. He expressed gratitude for the progress made in both acknowledging that the success of peacekeeping mission depends heavily on cooperation of the local populations. Without the cooperation of the people in these countries, peacekeeping efforts will not be peaceful. He said, peace cannot be kept if the people themselves are not ready for peace. Reflecting on his experiences, General Opanti recalled his first intervention in peacekeeping during the Nigerian independence struggle, which essentially launched his career in peacekeeping. He returned to Liberia at the end of 2003 to lead the largest peacekeeping operation in the world at the time. General Panti's distinguished military career spans over 42 years, during which he has been actively involved in Namibia, Mozambique, Liberia, and Sierra Leone. He noted that the challenges of disarmament and stabilizations, stating it was not easy, but once disarmament and stabilization of Liberia were achieved, I could return home knowing that I had contributed to the peace process. Since retiring from the military in 2005, coming back to Liberia after so many years, I feel good that I did something to help bring peace to this country, he said. Over the weekend, I visited Banga and Kwatawi, and I saw that the people are now comfortable and peaceful. It fills me with hope. General Opanti emphasized the need for personal experience in understanding Liberia's current state. People say Liberia is peaceful and improved. If I could see it for myself, I wouldn't believe that they tell me, he remarked. I have met many Liberians who have visited my country, and I have heard great rumors, numerous articles about the development and changes in your government. Seeing is believing, and I hope I continue to witness the progress. This is how we bring our news presentation to an end for today. Thanks for joining us. My name is Greg Fina Korishpa. I love you. Don't forget to join us tomorrow on the daily edition of Inside the Print Media at 10 a.m. to 10:45 a.m. Thank you. I will be back tomorrow by God's will to bring to you innovation to broadcasting only on Focal Online TV. Bye-bye.
Hello, dear Hello there, my name is K. Lyndon Toba. I'm in search of a platform where I can get credible information of our daily happenings in Liberia and the world at large.
Hello, Lyndon Toba. My name is Greg Courage Pa. Haven't you heard about Focal Online TV?
You say Focal Online TV?
Focal Online TV is located within the Tobo Village community along the Japanese Highway.
Tell me more about the platform.
This platform, called Focal Online TV Daily Edition of Inside the Print Media, does not encourage any form of dialogue between the viewers and the presenters.
Oh, you mean nobody calling there?
No, you can't call on a show. Let me talking out like with no calling there. So all you can do is you will listen to the news, and they can also encourage you to buy the newspaper to listen to the news in details.
But do you do viewer recognition at times?
Oh yes, we do viewer recognition. When you are watching, we notify you, and sometimes we even appreciate you on the show, telling you thank you for always following us. We also encourage you to share the live stream, because the more you share the live stream, we transform and we transition ourselves as a broadcast team as well.
Wow. So when can I better get this program you are talking about?
This program is aired every Monday to Friday at 10 a.m. to 10:45. The program runs for 45 minutes.
Wow.
And guess what?
Wow.
We bring you hot stories of our trending situation within our country, Liberia. Imagine hearing stories from Hot Pepper newspaper, from the Daily Observer newspaper, from Front Page Africa. Are you a lover of Front Page Africa?
Oh yes, I'm a lover of
Front Page Africa, and the Women Voices, and a lot more. Not forgetting international news, BBC,
wow.
CNN, ABC News. We bring you headlines from those standpoints.
Wow, that is very, very, very amazing.
So we say, join us every day on the daily edition of Inside the Print Media at 10 a.m. with the headlines of top stories in our country and the world at large on Focal On.